Hey everybody, how y'all doing? My name's Logan, aka the Wookiee Ruler, and I'm back. I've been gone for over a week. I had a little hiccup when it came to fixing up my PC. Oh! And the issues continue. But what ended up happening was just that the God, how do I want to describe it? Actually it's pretty easy. Hi Sam, it's good to see you too. Bye Sam. What ended up happening was just the fact that I bought all my components to reset everything in my computer, and the only things that I didn't need to buy was a case, my RAM, and obviously my hard drive and my SSD card. Those were the things that I made sure were kind of set. Like those were going to be the last remaining things. Then it turns out I needed a bigger case. So rather than re-equip my computer all over again to then eventually disassemble it when the case came in, I decided, you know what, I can just wait. It's not that big a deal. So I waited a week and I got the case, which was great. I then started putting it together. I wasn't 100% and I got a friend to help me out. Very lucky to have them. And the issue that then I ran into is that we put it all together, it got to work, but it then turned out my RAM was the previous generation of RAM, which doesn't work with the current generation of motherboard I ended up getting. So I ended actually up needing to get new RAM as well. So that was another $200 I ended up shelling out for another week. But now, oh my goodness, does this thing run? It sprints like a motherfucker now. In fact, I can see clearly on my monitors, and I know that before I could see pretty clearly. In general, just everything is so much clearer, so much faster. In all honesty, it's been so crazy to see the night and day difference, and I'm glad I was able to do everything. Plus, learned quite a bit, as well as just the fact that Google is going to be one heck of a friend to me when everything's happening. Because good lord, half the things to try and figure out whether or not things were compatible was simply whether or not Google knew whether or not it was compatible. But we'll see. Anyway, I've been playing with a couple buddies, Marvel Rivals, and I think I might end up doing that for a little bit on weekdays. I think I'm going to spend one weekday doing Marvel Rivals and having fun with that, just to try and, do more, because it's kind of, I ended up playing with somebody who also streams. His name is KingLeco26. Feel free to go check him out. Honestly, so much fun. He's a good friend. And so I will be, probably playing with him quite a bit. I might have to figure out the kinks of whether or not I want everyone kind of, because I know, for instance, he has it set up so that way you can hear him talk, but you can't hear everyone else speaking, and I don't know how to set that up. I don't know if I want to set that up or make sure that everyone can hear me. I don't know. So we'll see. Regardless, along with that, the other day, so I think maybe Thursdays, might be what I am starting right now. It just depends currently, because right now we're going to be playing some Dragon Age 2. And I'm so excited. I'm finally playing a Dragon Age that I have no idea how the mechanics work. I have no idea how this is all going to go. I'm sure they're not going to be too different, but we're in a whole different area. We're in a whole different ball game of how this shit works, and I'm going to be figuring it out. In fact, hopefully I get some people to join in, and hopefully you enjoy the video for YouTube later. Hi, YouTube. If you end up watching. But enough of all that. Let's see what the new login screen is for going into Dragon Age Origins. Nope, not Origins. Wow, Dragon Age 2. Hey, King Lecco! By the way, everybody, that's who I was talking about, King Lecco 26. Honestly, check him out. Wonderfully fun stuff. But, yes, let's see what Dragon Age 2 is going to bring us. Oh, yes, I am. This is the first. Okay, downloading stuff. No, don't tell me EA has to. And I almost forgot one of my most important things. Gosh, you don't stream for a week and you almost forget everything. Oop. Well, this I did forget. This is my dice bag for D&D, and I did forget this because I have to hide it because Sam will eat the strings. So, here we go. Back to being a king. A ruler. Not so much a king. You can go hang out with King Lecco if you want a king. If you just want a ruler in general, then that'll be this guy. All right. Let's go. Downloading stuff about... if I really have to make an EA account, I'm going to be so upset. In which case... and also, would be good if I swap this over. Okay, first of all, don't appreciate... Nope, definitely not there. There we go. Okay, good to know that. Sign in with you. I don't want to create an account. Oh, Maronna mia. I can't believe I have to make a whole fucking account. Sorry. That's not the date. Oh, Jesus Christ. Scrolling so far down. All right, hold on. We'll just go back to me, and we'll put the sound back on because, But hopefully everybody's been doing well. I've missed, honestly, getting back into this. And who? My friend got me it. They are also the friend that ended up doing my banners and my logo. So they also, for Christmas, were like, well, if you're going to be a ruler. And I was like, oh, fucking awesome. Let's do this. So. Let's see, does that... That's something I need to clean later, but we'll worry about that later. All right. Let's hope I never have to bother remembering any of this. Don't want that. Oh. Let's not bother letting people find me at this moment. Jesus Christ, now I have to go over to my email. Oh, good Lord. Yes, my email. Hello. There we go. Verified. Ready to link. Perfect. Now I never have to do that again. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, good Lord. All right, preparing the game. App has a minimized in system tray during gameplay. Please quit all of their applications. Well, no. Jesus Christ. Okay. At this moment... Oh, okay, no source. Well, I'm trying to give you a source, please. Oh, I should have prepared for this long ago. Oh, that looks interesting. No, that's not. There we go. Dragon Age 2. Now let's see. Does that pull up? There we go. Okay. Gotta fix this up so that way it's in the middle once more. Let's go this way. Perfect. Okay. Everything back to that way. And... Ooh, excuse me. All right, now I need to click this. Oh, and also, there we go. Okay. Okay, first we're gonna close. We're just gonna quit. We're gonna see what happen there because I'm going to try really quick to pop Steam again and see if there's a way I can maybe make this into full screen, because I would much prefer that. I think everyone would prefer that. Mother! Fine. Fine. Is there a way for me to do it manually then? Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, you've got to be fucking kidding me. No, not that. Options, okay. Interface. No, not what I thought. Okay. Video. Might be the issues. All right. We'll just start with high. Full screen mode. Okay. Perfect. Wait, hold up. Keep settings. Perfect. Okay. Video. Can I change? You know what? Actually, real quick, before I continue. Yeah, it's going to mess with the sound. I'm going to real quick check Dragon Age 2 full screen issue. Okay. Sorry, something about that. Same problem, feeling nostalgic. Have a new computer, Windows 10. All I need to do is change the resolution and check full screen. Okay, well, let's see if maybe the answer is I can go even higher resolution. Let's try. Let's see, we're at 1024 by 768. Whoa, 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 hello. Let's... Is it okay with that? Let's see. How does that... Okay, ooh, that's looking crisp. At least on my end. Key bindings? Okay. You know what? We don't need to worry about key bindings at this moment. Let's play the game. The champion's rise to power is shrouded in mystery. But no question, son of a bitch. Okay, so we get to choose a character. A male mage, female mage, male warrior, or male rogue. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to change what I look like. So, can wield a dagger in each hand or rain arrows from a distance. They are particularly adept at tearing down individual opponents and are the only class that can pick locks or disarm traps, which is kind of why being a rogue... I've already made my decision, but I'm just going to go through this. Being a rogue in general is nice because it's like, hey, in the very beginning, you have all this locked stuff. Well, not if you put pick and lock picks. It should be pretty easy then. Male warrior. Warriors are masters of melee combat. Some heft an enormous two-handed weapon that strikes several foes at once. Others pair a one-handed weapon with a shield that doubles as a bludgeon. So basically, if I want to have a tank and make sure I'm going to be set there... But something I've been told about this game, one of the very cool things about where we're going to be, being a mage tends to be where it's at. Mages command arcane spells and hurl bolts of magic from their staves. Despite their immense power, mages are vulnerable when their allies fall or when enemy troops attack them directly. So pretty much, dodge. Cool. Gonna hit confirm. Ooh, what is this? What is happening? Okay. Someone's being dragged off. $20 says that's us. EA presents a game. Oh, it's a dwarf. A BioWare production. Yes, we know of this.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly. exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Yeah, the beginning tends to be a good one of where to start. Oh, goblins? Hello? Or is that the new Darkspawn look? Oh, hello. Okay, that's the guy I picked. Walking around casting spells and just making people fucking burn and magic them to death. Yeah, it definitely seems more like Darkspawn.
We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Okay, and now I'm going to actually play, I'm assuming. Okay. Space is still pause. Okay, cool. Right click. Oh! Okay! Abilities are accessed from the hotbar. Yeah. Well, that's move freely and unpause. Well, right now, attacking was the coolest thing that I just fucking did. Oh! And he did a back shot? What the fuck? Which I know now means like something different nowadays, but damn. Winter's grasp damages and slows your target with a bitter blast. Ugh, don't. No, I'm gonna do you. Damages and slows your target with a bitter blast. Left click, or just click the clock bar to use it now. You must left click an enemy if you don't have a selected target. Fireball is an explosive target that inflicts widespread fire damage. Left click Fireball in the quick bar to use it now. Let's do that. Oh, that guy is just gone. Alright, Carver is still there. No, okay, that guy died too. This is so fucking rad. Okay, hold up. Wait, is there a way? Okay. Oh, so cool. This is so much cooler than... These auto attacks are so amazing in comparison. And really quick. I'm like...
Can't keep this up forever.
Then we fight. Neither can they. I'm right beside you. I like neither can they.
Perhaps we'll be lucky and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
Allow me.
Yeah, that's way easier to deal with people. Okay. Experiment with your other abilities, which are Crushing Prison, which I know with Cone of Cold, Firestorm, and Mind Blast. Okay, so you gave me generally pretty good ones. So let's see. If I even need to use them. Okay, Cone of Cold is way wider. Ooh, okay. Actually, so sorry, Carver, but I'm gonna do this. That was so fucking baller. Sorry, I'm so excited about... This is way, way better. Oh my god, and this feels so fluid. I'm so confused. I'm in awe, everybody. This is just so fucking ridiculously cool. Ooh, an ogre. Oh, and they changed the way the ogres look too. Not by much, but still. Oh, this one. Yeah, Carver, you're just gonna have to tank this. Ooh! Okay. Oh! Oh!
There's no end to them.
I wish I could pause that because that was so cool. There's no end to them, but dude, you literally were able to rip some of them in half with like shadow hands. And there's a dragon. Is the dragon on our team?
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
Oh.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began.
Huh.
If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Okay. So we didn't start from the beginning. We started from some random place and made me seem a lot cooler, which I'm a little sad about, but okay. So you actually can change it. So this is the preset. Oh, these are different presets. All right. I did go blonde at one point. Name is Garrett Hawk. Oh, I can change the name. But I think I'll keep it as is. Can I go down? What if I... No, not portrait. Appearance. Can I not? Hello? Okay. So if I pick one of the first two, I can't change them at all. Let's go with this. I actually kind of like the preset. It's not a bad look. Not a bad look. And I'll even keep Garrett Hawk. That's not too big a deal. Yeah, and a look to the left is not... That's pretty cool. I like that. Events of Dragon Age origin. Hero Ferelden. A young man from a noble family once rose to become a Grey Warden. Well, a young daily sheriff who died to kill the fifth archdemon, even though she had reason to be cynical. Her action was always import from Origins. Oh, 34 rogue, yeah, 33 rogue, 21 rogue. Yeah. We're going to choose Dragonbone Wastes. That's so cool. Hold on. So real quick. Default history is the hero Ferelden. A young man from a noble family rose to become a Grey Warden, then ended the fifth blight by killing the archdemon himself and surviving. He always strove for the greater good and placed his friend Alistair on the throne of Ferelden, which is what I did other than being from a noble family. The Martyr. Ferelden will forever remember the young Dalish elf who died to kill the fifth archdemon. Even though she had reasons to be cynical, her actions always benefited others. She left a kingdom ruled jointly by Alistair and Honora. Okay. Pre-built history. Not entirely sure what exactly that's supposed to mean. A ruthless dwarven noble took command of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, then left nothing stand between him and victory. He exiled Alistair, sent Loghain to his death against the Archdemon, and left Anora as Ferelden's ruler. Well, that's not what happened. But, let's see. There's casual, hard. I'm gonna keep it at normal, because I'm not sure how this is gonna go. But it was so cool being a mage.
Have been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Okay.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Okay. 1 second, everybody. I just realized that the game is messed up. The capture, I didn't realize, yucked itself. There we go. Perfect. Or at least better. I think that's good, because that'll still give people the ability to see, and I'm only kind of in it. Cool. So, Maker saved us. We left it all. Everything that Father and I built. I'm sorry. I did pick this last time, and I kind of feel like I want to do that, but
I know how much Lothering meant to you, but we have to move.
I picked the I'm sorry, Mother.
You're right. We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Ah. Speaking of running.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Okay, cool. First things first. The Destruction of Lothering. New quest. Your journey displays a list of current quests. Plot assists will appear for the quest marker active. Find a way past the Darkspawn Horde. Cool. But, journal, main quests are milestones and Hawk's Rise to Power. You must complete them and you're just... Okay, real quick though. Options. Audio. Dialogue. Disable, no. Subtitles. Always on. We're going to say always on and we're going to see how that goes. Resume. So I have Mind Blast disabled while not in combat. Okay, I'm not two-shotting these guys. But still the same attack animations, and that's really cool. Okay, level up. One of your characters gained a level, press escape, and when a character levels up, you receive points to spend on both attributes and abilities. Oop, nope. Back that up. Sam, you psychopath. I love you. All right. Attributes. Clearly, okay. Ooh, okay. Strength increases damage and attack values for warriors. For all classes, increases fortitude, which measures the resistance to effects like being knocked back or set aflame. Critical chance. For all classes, likelihood of landing a critical hit. Magic gives magic resist. Critical damage for cunning. But you have 0 crit chance. Okay. Then I think One, we're going to need to do magic. Anyway, ooh. And it also shows down here. Okay. Because I like things being even. And I'm even going to give one to dexterity to try and get some crit chance. Because I like that. It's dumb, but also. Maximum health. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go willpower. Get myself a little bit more mana. Okay, cool. Elemental, primal, entropy, creation, which is the healing. Because that just looks like healing. Primal. What is spirit? And then arcane, which I've already in. Okay, that requires level 4. Level 3. None, none, none. Okay, so I can't do anything here. So I can do Spirit Bolt. Although other spells may be powerful, the bolt can cast with great frequency. Okay. Winter's Grasp, Fireball, Pyromancer. Long practice wheel increases all fire damage that the mage inflicts, including basic attacks from a fire staff, which currently is what I'm doing. Elemental Mastery. The mage learns to command nature's 2 brutal extremes, mastering the dreadful effects of both fire and damage. Stamina regen is pretty nice. Brittle chance 100% versus frozen targets. Well, it's if things get frozen. What is primal? Earth and sky. Yeah, I think I want to go probably. Sustained. Chain lightning. So here's where lightning comes in. Sky. I get it. Tempest. Entropy, which is again like the debuffing and everything, which is pretty nice. Yeah, and creation again. Heal. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, let's go with that. Resistances. Oh, all 0. Okay. Advanced players can use tactics screen to create their own battle plans. And currently, everyone fighting as they are is fine.
Wait, where are we going?
It's a great question.
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
We have to stay together. Why not? First things first.
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that. But we still have family there. And an estate. Then we need to get to Guarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Oh? Oh, hey! Oh, we got 2 hays. Oh, never mind. We only got 1 hay. Oh.
You will not have him. They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
I mean, yeah, technically I don't have anything to help with AoE at this moment, so... Ooh! Finally some loot. Okay, on one hand, ooh, okay, we got another level.
Stop
Damn.
squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley, like, chill.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Yeah, dickhead.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valem. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Investigate. He's gentle for a mage. Can he keep up? We have to go. Investigate. Why are you out here?
Strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
We won't.
Wise girl.
Forget it. Yeah.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varro.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
To the trail, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
That's true. I'm not going to bother with the trusting. Can he keep up? We have to go.
How bad is that wound?
I think my sword arm's a loss, even with healing.
Then you will have mine, as always. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Yeah, it's a good call. I wonder if I get to, like, check out more looting. Cool. Codex updated. Bethany Friendship +10. Carvel Rivalry +5. I wonder what that means by friend or rival. That's interesting. So Bethany. Huh. So, attributes. Once again, magic, some cunning, and a little bit more willpower, I think, is probably the best bits. Sam. Okay. That's okay. Can't do this. Can't do that. Da, da, da. So, yeah, actually, you can go ahead and be the healer. For no reason. Alright. Points remaining. Strength, Dex, Constitution. Confirm. Let's see. You're not a defender, though you should be. Battlemaster. When fighting solo, a Battlemaster is an efficient killing machine. When fighting alongside enemies, the warrior becomes a seasoned leader who can rally others to turn the tide of combat. Warmonger. Vanguard. Two-handed, which I think is currently what he's equipped. How do I figure who's equipped with what? Not level up map. Inventory. Equip new weapons, armor, and accessories for each of your party members. Move items to the junk category to sell them quickly in stores. Okay. Longbar blade is a great sword. Cool. So he currently is Warmonger with a pommel strike. Can't go any further. Battlemaster can't do anything either till level 4. Stonewall. Okay. Can't do anything here. Because good offense is the best defense. Their powerful strikes are matched with ruthless technique. And a mighty blow. Let's just do that. Alright. Real quick, we're going to run backwards because everyone knows that's the best way forward is running backwards. tab does not seem to have the same level. Ooh, dead refugee. And there's that too. All right, Freeman staff. Cold damage versus fire damage. Cool. You know what then? Actually, let's switch that up. Yeah, let me... I think it looks cooler too. That's just like my opinion, man. Okay, so tab does work. It just doesn't pull up your name and everything again. Can I go up this way? I cannot. I just realized the map over there in the top right. Okay. Then let's run back this way. And yes. So Mother, Wesley, and us three. Cool, cool. Or 4. I can count. Don't worry about me counting. Wait, what is that in the bottom right? I looked at myself and I saw on the bottom right like this heart and this. So I don't know what that is. Torn trousers. Okay, I still does that. Junk, torn trousers. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so even though I can do... Okay, so the difference with auto attacks in this one is that the auto attacks actually get affected by... Okay. Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. An Illyrian potion and a stamina drought. Yeah, can put those in the quick bar. Broken bow, injury kit. Perfect. Let's keep a move on then. Even though this is... There we go. Take the health potions. Yeah, pretty much just run up here. Grab that, grab whatever's in... Ooh, a ring. 20 bucks says the ring does nothing. Oh, I'm mistaken. Even normal rings actually provide stuff now. That's pretty cool. But it is only a plus, not like a plus regeneration or anything. Okay, note to self, hitting R will take all the loot. Interesting. Oh, health potions, mana potions. That's what those are. Yes! Ah, I'm... Love what I'm... There we go. And bolters. These attack animations are really cool. I do think it's very silly, though. There we go. Okay, everyone's got this pretty much. So, vial of... Did I get a vial of dragon blood, it said?
Before they regroup, we press towards the wilds.
Another health potion. A dead refugee. Oh, also, Yeah, level ups and everything. But give me a second here. Apostate staff. No, no. All right. In which case, C. Attributes. Always going to be increasing magic at least once. Dexterity, I do think, is a good one, as well as willpower. So willpower, magic, dex, pretty good ones, especially for the fact of being able to get critical chances. I think that's pretty nice. All right. I can get rock armor for level 3, but I don't think I want that. I think I kind of want to get chain lightning, because that way I can get just, so, like, if I can work on all of this, that's pretty nice. Petrify and Tempest next. Cool. So I'm just going to work on all this. So, once again, strength being good, con being good, and I think, once again, dex to get some basic, like, setup. And then you've already got... Ooh, no, this is Battlemaster. Wait, Battlemaster, what did you... Bolster. Takes a deep breath to regain some stamina. I don't think that's bad, but I think you need... You have weapon and shield. Guardian. Oh, okay. That's super cool. You can get a rivalry or friendship, and that will affect... That's so cool. What is this? Taunt? Yeah, taunt is there. What is this? Pommel strike, which is allowing you to do more, but you don't need more at this moment. Defender. Turn the blade while many This mode cannot be used at the same time as Elemental Aegis. Is to rely on your armor keeping it between you and the blast. The warrior has learned this lesson well and can anticipate magical attacks. This mode cannot be used at the same time. Okay, so this gives you high resistance. This gives you more defense. Sorry, I'm now bumping up and down because I need to pee. And... No, not this. I think this is probably best, because then I can... Or... Shield defense. Warrior assumes a stance. Minus 25 damage, but... Yeah, let's do a battering ram. There we go. Alright, now... Ooh, hello. We're gonna take that. Oh, no one's a rogue. And this is... Well, that got somebody. All right, give me a moment, everyone. I realized I need to pee. Drinking too many liquids, you know? Hey, watch it. You little stinker. Who's my little stinker? You're my little stinker. Did you know? Yeah, he broke his own toy just the other day, actually. Had pretty much another one of these, just like a couple different things along the string, and he completely ripped it from the tether that it was held from. Whoop! Excuse me, buddy. Hello. Woohoo. Alright. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, didn't like the way you said Black Age there, Kokari Wilds. The Kokari Wilds. When werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. He declared His Arling stood on the border of the Dark Forest, on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kakari Wilds. There are as many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The Jason Wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the myths are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains. Snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kakari Wilds. There's nothing beyond. The wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? From Land of the Wilders by Mother Alis, Chantry Scholar. Codex was updated. Well, in the let's go ahead and increase your magic, your willpower. And you're going to get a little con bonus. I don't know why. Let's make you the... What is this? Protective shield. Guess that doesn't really mean you need that then. But actually, yeah, I think we're again making you the healer. Heroic Aura. Attack plus 15 for armor, plus defense. That's actually not too bad. So, once again, Dex, Con, Strength. We got to get these numbers up to decent numbers first. Confirm. Definitely not this. More of a this. Giant's Reach. The warrior's two-handed attacks rip through. It's a passive ability. A taunt. Activated ability for stamina. The warrior fights with discipline, not anger, making every swing count. This mode cannot be used at the same time as might, which I'm assuming might. Heavy swings that cleave through foes. We'll take control. So sad about this chest, though. Because Aveline is also a warrior. Yeah, we don't have any... We have 2 mages and 2 warriors, which... The one time I kind of wish I picked a rogue. I said that. Where it was like, hey, I would love to be able to open this. Oh, hey, and here's where we had our fight. The ogre.
Make her give me strength.
Okay, well now we would have had 2 mages and... Here we go. There we go. Oof. Oh, They're coming from everywhere, huh? Except for behind us, so. Bam. Is this not here? Target with lightning and electro arc lands out to hit other nearby foes.
Wake up.
So I guess nearby's got to be pretty close.
Battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
She died bravely. There's no time to mourn.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe?
Speak to me of grief. This is your fault. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl.
To try and save you? Oh.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too. Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
Well, that was actually really kind.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
Damn.
Our lives are more valuable to her than our prayers. Let's go.
Flames. We're too late.
There's no end to them.
Oh. And that's when the dragon actually does show up. Okay, I was wondering if it took more of us or that, because that was really fucking quick. Wait, this is... Oh. Hello? I mean, hi. But also, hello?
What have we here?
People who are confused.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Flemeth? Yo. Okay. Okay, hi, Flemeth. It's lovely to meet you. Re-meet you. You know what I'm saying. Thank you for saving us.
I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't arrived.
I do. You would have perished. You still may. If you wish to flee the Darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall?
Hmm.
But that is quite the voyage you plan. So far,
Hi, buddy.
simply to flee the Darkspawn.
How far do you recommend?
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtle into the chaos you fight, and the world will shake before you.
Oh, this is so interesting.
Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
We could use the help.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
What will we be
How much
facing?
trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 months ago.
That's a lot to ask without
That
seeing
I went with the
what it
top one.
involves.
It's nothing more dangerous than one so capable can handle.
Why not
You
go
would
yourself?
through all that trouble to have something delivered.
I have
Body.
an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way.
Appointment?
Happily, you are not without your own needs.
What do the rest of
Should
you
we
think?
trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
We could use more fire.
Just a few more Darkspawn, I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari.
Marathari.
Do as
Gotcha.
she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full.
Okay.
Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No. Leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie.
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
Yeah, but you can survive it. What corruption?
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
Sounds bad. Sounds like a...
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
Dude.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Yep.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I
It's up to you.
He's your husband, Evelyn. I can't decide his fate.
Fuck.
Be strong.
Without an end, there can be no peace.
That's
It gets
nice
no
enough.
easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect
Yeah.
me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains.
The
Long
city
ago,
of
it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you.
Ooh.
That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
For more effective control during battle, pause the game and issue orders to your party members. Huh. Is our mother dying? That one woman with silver hair? Oh, that's disturbing. People who are barely holding their head up while covering their eyes? That's... I don't know. Oh, excuse me, the crown is heavy. Mainly because it's being held down by headphones.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
Oh, well,
It's
she
true.
seems better.
Look at them all.
Well, we can find out why at least. Maybe get a rogue to help
Are
us.
we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
Alright, first of all, is everyone alright now? It's totally believable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Okay. So let's see. Everyone's all set. Let's see. Okay. Seem to be reporting to that man. Doesn't seem to actually tell me anything, though. Rabble, rabble, rabble. What, do I have to move forward?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
What is this place?
Someone called this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
They lock up the mages?
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now.
Oh.
Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
What will happen to
Why
us?
aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back to your ships, though.
Sam! Chill up there, buddy. Knight Commander
That's
Meredith.
a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted. But he's sure never taken that chance.
Tell me who to talk to.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
I do love his armor, though. Do I talk to him? No. Don't yell at us. We just got here, man.
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone you had fled.
My brother. If he wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my brother.
I mean, you're telling me.
What are we going to do?
Okay. So I can't go that way, but I can go this way.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
It's a big city.
There's a bit of extra room for the pretty people.
I find keeping my neck away from Knight Commander Meredith's blade far more attractive than any of you. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Be reasonable. Who decided this? Who decided
There
this?
must be someone else in charge we can talk to.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Be
Our
reasonable.
uncle is Gamlin Amal. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about it.
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men,
Okie dokie. Well, let's hit you first. Let's go ahead and take out the leader first. And last but not least,
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
well, that's nice. However, a weasel that can't rub 2 coins together doesn't seem great.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not,
Wait,
Hi, bud.
I think someone's coming.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Let me say up
The
front,
hover
I wasn't
hand.
expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, oh.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it. And Drastic guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What if I ask nicely? Oh, oh. Hooray! Good to know that this one also crashes randomly. Though I swear to Christ, if I have to, that better have like saved right there. Okay, let's see. Dragon Age 2 random crashes. Give me a sec, everybody. So playing in windowed mode and then to rely on an external program to simulate a full screen from your windowed game. Okay. Sir, stop it. You're not doing this right now. I'm in the middle of something. You gotta go. Yes. Go, go. Okay, let's see if this thing will help. Fuck. No, it won't. All right. Everyone give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and play some of this. And then that. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Don't tell me just... You're telling me take it off of full screen mode. You didn't tell me. You know what? I will deal with that later. I'm just currently going to pray away for this to work. Because right now... Oh boy! Let's get back into that gameplay real quick. And switch it over. There we go. Alright. A staff with 3 dragon heads and a guy with a shield, but even the shield has a sword on it. Wonder what this could all mean. We're gonna not do that. We're gonna resume, though. We finally reached Kirkwall, though not everyone... Oh, okay, cool. We're starting right at the fight. Oh, oh! There we go. Go. Gotta move that out the way now. Oh, hello? Maybe just wasn't able to be seen. Alright.
Let me say up.
Oh, Gamlin.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What if I asked nicely?
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
So there's no family
Mother
fortune.
said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlin, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Why don't we just
Do we need
leave?
to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Sounds like fun.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So what's a year?
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Thenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
That's a question. Tell me about this
What
mercenary.
kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Carver.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
Tell me about the smuggler.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
All right, I'll go talk to them.
Find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Do I follow them? Oh, hey, yeah, Codex. Yeah, I'm not reading all that again. And by again, I just mean, like, I'm not reading that. So, first of all, anything to loot from these guys? No. What's over here? Ah, is this Marine? Yeah.
Mirren.
Mirren. I literally just heard it.
Huh. So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
How do you know Gamlin?
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlin cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
You see, you're a
I'd like to
mercenary.
know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle.
A marcher?
The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for, keep our noses clean.
Cool.
When anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
You're paying a lot of money.
To the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
You know I'm a
I didn't
mage.
realize Gamlin told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
I'll do whatever you
Ready
need.
to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Alright. Looks like that was my option, or I could have walked over here and talked to, ooh, Merchant Cavero. Ah.
Are you a Fenrir?
He must be Gamlin's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
Mmm.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
You're offering a lot for us.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
Gamlin told you too.
Everyone know about us.
If the circle hasn't descended upon you, my guess is no.
Well, that's good.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How do you know
How
Gamlin?
did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
So you're a smuggler.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
I'll find some other way into the city.
Suit yourself. I'll be around for a bit, if you change your mind.
Yeah. I think if they're not going to be much fighting, probably best to... I think that's the only thing I'm going to be good at.
I already told you. I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
But you can't.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
It's not a great look, but it's what happens.
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
What kind of shop is
I
this?
don't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. and I am the lucky man.
You
Lucky
mean
indeed.
You paid your own bribes to be here.
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
All right. Did you cheat that
She
woman?
didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
You mean people like us?
Of course. My apologies.
Yeah.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
That's true.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
I don't need anything.
As you wish, Sirrah.
I guess. Could have sworn that it would have been nice to be able to do that, but I was like, oh, let's see what the first shop looks like. And then it turns out it's not the first shop.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
I came to talk.
I want to hear what you have to say before I decide anything.
Mirren sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
What'd you do exactly?
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asherall they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Forget it.
Or I could take the money off your corpse.
Blasted idiot dog lords. Don't just
Yeah,
stand there.
we made an agreement before fighting these guys, or meeting these guys, so... There we go. And bop. There we go. And level ups for everybody. Who doesn't enjoy level ups from everybody? And 5 gold, that's nice. Got some other stuff. Cool. So let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and... abilities. We'll go attributes first. Which... Now we'll go ahead over here. Go to Petrify. Next we'll get Tempest. And then what? Let me see. Level 6. Chain Reaction. Now leaps between more enemies and strikes staggered foes with further electricity damage. I just wish I had an electric staff. Hey, Punk Penguin, it's good to see ya. How you doing today? Again, Strength, Dex, Con. Sunder, Giant's Reach. Yeah, let's go with... Let's do this. And then we'll see if we can get some other stuff working out. And do the same to you. Oop, no. No. Here we go. Perception. Immune to flanking. And let's see if this is enough.
We've done as you asked.
Hey, thanks, Punk Penguin. I've missed streaming, in all honesty.
And shit him into the ocean.
I'm telling you, I love this guy.
Okay, Carver, chill.
Red Iron.
Okay. We'll do. Achievement unlocked, mercenary. But yeah, so we're playing Dragon Age 2, which is crazy, like, fun. And haven't played something like this. Well, obviously I have played something like this. I've played Dragon Age 2. Oh, that was picking on. All right, so Hawk Mage. And we'll just hit that save button rather than possibly get screwed over later.
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
Perfect.
Speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
So long as we're safe, let's not do that again. For a year. So long as we're safe.
The fight may still spread, but for now, we have a new home.
Yep.
If only Bethany were here with us.
Yes, if only Beth. Yes.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Mm-hmm. Interesting that, like, these kind of what dragon-looking things.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he made his name, settling his debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home.
I've heard that the Qunari now have like a different look, which I'm really excited to see.
The mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith.
Uh-oh.
Most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
For easy access to potions, click on Quick Heal or Quick... Oh, that's probably at the bottom right. Big sword holding statue man. Is that the Templar woman? Or just a Templar?
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No. You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
It's very true.
I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
Almost.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
Oh. You're right, but
My
settle
brother
down.
has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
Show some support. You're no mage. Why worry?
You can
Yeah.
relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen. He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
Yep. Risky, but worth checking.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you, You don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
Okay.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service.
All right, Varric.
I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Are you in the expedition?
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You know, and you know who we
So
are.
certain we can help. You know nothing about us.
Oh,
Yeah,
on the
what's
contrary,
up? What's
you've
up? What's
made
up?
quite the name for yourself over the last year.
I mean, I guess.
Serving with the Red Iron is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed.
Okay.
Hawk is on many lips these days.
Interesting.
Eldon fresh off the boat.
And what about
You
Carver?
must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes, but it is you they speak most of, Monsieur.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
You're a little too
You're
smooth.
going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
That's your big plan. He'll share the
Your
profits.
brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
So you'd vouch
Why
for
would
me.
you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this.
Yeah.
Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense.
That's not so much the
You
issue.
started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
This seems like a long
Nothing
shot.
down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
Why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure. Easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance, in the Hanged Man.
Okay. This is an issue. A very big issue if this is constantly going to keep doing this. But at least I've earned some trading cards from doing this. Ugh. I don't want to lose out on... Okay. So it really is having an issue with being full screen. So maybe I could put it to full screen size and then unfull screen it. Maybe. So options, video, make full screen, okay. Keep settings, video, exit full screen, okay. Still, fuck. Is there no way I can make this bigger? You know what? Then I guess I'm just going to have to work with what I got. Which sucks. But I'll figure more of it out later. I really just want to play the game because this is really fun. Fuck. Yes.
I guess we did it.
So long as we're safe. Yep. And you're right.
Well,
You're no mage. Why worry?
he knows some people.
Risky but worth checking.
He would never admit it either. He's too
All right.
proud. Imagine the name Hawk is on many lips these days.
So I just
50 some. Trust me, he'll come. And besides,
and going through. Seems like a long shot. How can you help me?
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Oh.
Named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin.
Don't know entirely if this.
We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Yeah, why not?
Kirkwall's Sure. We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you.
Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown. Where the
He
rich go
joined.
to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Well, first things first. Let's save. Next. So, this is what we're looking at here. Okay, first things first. Bianca, sabotage, subterfuge, ambush, stealth, evade, subtlety. Can't do precision or power. Oh, whoa, excuse me. Appearing an instant later, ready to render aid. Armistice. No, those are more melee. Marksman, though. Can't go one way or the other at this moment. So, looks like the answer really is might as well get the stuff that will give him the ability to do stuff. Ugh, windowed mode. Why do you exist? Alright, let's see, real quick. Going there would be Worthy, whatever their name is. And other than that, this is the Viscount's Keep, a friend in the guard.
Here to sell today, guardsman. My shipment's late.
Well, good luck to you then.
Rose by Jean-Luc. Oh, that's interesting. So, selling here. the longbar blade, mercenary long blade. Oh. So nothing to buy here. Okay, I see. There we go. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Alright, I see now that... Okay, these I could sell. The Y... That has a star next to it. I'm not entirely sure what that means yet. Robes. Can I... Is there a way for me to tell what... Ilwan's hood? Requires 18 magic, 13 willpower, and only for me. But I need 5 gold with it, and while I'm close to 5 gold, and that right one. So headwear, fire damage, nature damage, fire damage, just armor. Okay. Might as well save for this, for cold resistance and electricity resistance. Mainly the stamina and mana regen. Yes, which is also why I'm looking at this. Fire damage. And fire damage. And there we have the other thing that will fuck us. Finally, our first thing. But Olaf's Armory and Hubert's Fine Goods. Okay. Yeah, I should probably look at everybody's inventory, huh? So let's see. Apostate's Cuffs. We've got Mercenaries Light Strapping. Enemies drop better equipment, which is nice. What do you got? Ferelden Man-at-Arms Issue. And got the Mercenary Long Blade versus Longbar, which, again, I'm trying to understand. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wait. So then what kind of weapon do I have now? Cold damage. Okay. 7 cold damage versus 5 cold damage versus 5 fire damage. Might as well sell them. As well as the Apostate's Robes. Marcher Battle Plate. An amulet, which is physical damage, health, and attack. It's good enough. And then let's see. Hubert's Fine Goods. Ooh. Mana regen. 9 fire damage. Does physical damage. That's interesting. Wonder what it means by that, though. Robes, which mine are better. Gloves, barely better than mine. The Liar's Charm, an amulet, mana regen, a Gentleman's Puzzle Ring. Defense and Fortitude, though. Another Tome of Technique. A Rune of Frost Warning, an armor rune that increases cold resistance. We'll have to come back for that.
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
We're brothers. What's eerie about that?
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gamlin.
Ooh.
Dwarf.
That was mean.
Long time no see, my friend.
What if it isn't Worthy? The dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
I'm funding an expedition.
I'm looking to become an explorer, of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take. but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
Tell you what, I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Design, rune crafting protection. You have unlocked a crafting station. Order runes. You can order runes if you discover the right combination of resources along with a recipe. Resources you've discovered are permanently available to craftsmen, but placing an order costs money. Once you've ordered a rune, use the enchantment apparatus in Hawk's thing. A rune of protection. I need 1 lyrium, and it increases armor. But I have no lyrium, no silverite, no aurichalcum, and no dragon's blood. That leaves the area, which I don't think we're looking for either. I think we're probably going to head up to the top. But, you know, good to know we were checking this out. Oh, this does not lead anywhere. Never mind. Get me back over here, please. Whoops. Alright, let's see. So then the only place left to go is this way. And up, 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 up the stairs we go. Ooh, and Kirkwall Hightown. Codex is updated. The Viscount's Way. Oh, sorry, I tried, like, rotating camera to see things.
You can't miss the keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
The Viscount's Keep. I'm surprised we're allowed to just walk in. Right side quick bar. You can also drag. Gather your party. But okay. Yeah, confirm. Interesting. Hierarchy of the circle.
Please stop kicking the wall. Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant? The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Well, that's silly. The way to argue with a guard, just being like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Well, I have a sword here. You could shove it up your ass. That sound like a fun time?
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
Well, yeah, he's a Viscount. I wouldn't be surprised. You have entered a companion's home base. Give me one moment, everybody. So sorry. Here, you guys watch the crown. Make sure Sam doesn't come after it. Well, thanks for waiting, everybody. Sorry about that. Oof. Okay. Oop. And luckily, Sam did not steal the helmet this time. The helmet. The crown. That's what I meant to say. Oh, my lord. I'm going to lose my own fucking mind. Alright. Ooh, and they have the same animation. Interesting. Is that not her? Hello? Oh, okay, I guess not. Ah, there she is. With still that same shield?
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You were spying on me again.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Eavesdropping anything useful?
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Are you happy here? Would you return? I'm not asking that. Of course she fucking does. That's being moronic. Do you miss being a soldier?
It must be a very different pace from serving King Kayla.
I love that life. But there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
Not calling my brother a tit!
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
That's just funny.
Challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
Would you return to Ferelden?
Is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us.
Oh,
it
then...
wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
It was sad to leave that way.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
True.
All right, Aveline.
But
You have something worth doing.
Yeah, let's check this
My
out.
patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
I want to ask these questions. I'm in no matter what. One moment, y'all. Oh, the love of my life. Okay, let's see. You can hire civilians.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent.
Okay, well, as long as
You
they're competent.
still claim to be competent, right?
Who are we up
Do you
against?
have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that.
True.
I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
How did you find
You're
out?
nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing and when people arrange escape routes.
Why not tell the
Seems
other
like you'd want to
guards?
share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
Well, I'm with you then, especially with that.
I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're
Of course.
acting on behalf of the guard.
Yeah. That's good with me. Cool, cool. New quest. The way it should be.
The heart of law in Kirkwall. If I have to say something about it anyway.
Can I just open it? Perfect. Cool. Sweet. Alright, so that does make things nice. And so glad that it's the same as the old one where you can just, like, open anything in front of anybody. Doesn't matter that you're unlocking it. It's just like, alright, you unlocked it. Cool. That means that you can get in there. No. Okay. Sarah. Hey there, Sarah. Sounds like... Part of me wants to go down...
Please stop kicking the wall.
Yes, we already heard about kicking the wall. Can I just... Okay, I can just walk in here. Ooh. The Chantry Hierarchy? That's another codex. Can I not? And then I can't just go in here. Okay. But being in here and saying, like, this is the place where we can meet up and, like, set people up, that's interesting. Because I just wonder what that's supposed to be at this moment, you know? Like, they tell us that this is the place. Right. To change maps, select Kirkwall, Night, or the free Lowtown. The Hangman, access by Lowtown. Gamlin's house. Hightown. And we're at the Viscount Keep. This is where one thing is, this is where another is. First, let's go to right-click on a foe to begin basic attacks. To use a talent like Mighty Blow or a spell.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Well, Lady Elegant.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now.
Oh my,
Last time
Lady
we met,
Elegant.
you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
No complaints.
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may
Don't
recall
we
I
all?
supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Well, that's nice. Elf fruit potion. You can order potions to serve a combination recipe per unit of craftsman. Place it costs money to use the potion you order. Press I in the inventory and then drag it from the usable tabs into your quick bar. Cool. But elf fruit potion, aka health potion, temporary and lasting 80%, -1 injuries. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
More trouble than commerce in this place.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest height.
Chipped serpent statue.
A pouch of Andraste's ashes.
Weaponsmith.
You want daggers? Got them too. These ashes.
Okay. First things first. Short bow I don't think we need. Next. Get rid of those little junk bits. Usable items, accessories, armor? No, so he is just a weaponsmith. And a cracked bow, but does something. Thrice bound. Bonus to lockpicking. What do you get? Is there no... Hold on. Is there no option to swap? Guess there isn't. So really the only reason to use it is to...
These prices cannot be beat.
Bound staff. Electricity damage. Yeah, we go with more. Why would we... Oh, that's why. Because that requires 18. I'm still buying it, but I think it just means that... Okay. Enemies drop more coin. Defense, fire resist, fire damage. Yeah. We're going to take that. We're going to fire warding. No. Alright. But... yeah. Might as well get something that'll give us a little bit more money. Ooh, and then what's this? An apparel shop with a tailor. Okay, so... Acolyte staff with mana regen and fire damage, but it does physical damage. Weird. Apostate's robes. Mana and regen. Then it's just armor for that one. Well, I'm down to 2 gold. But gotta find these little bits here. Take all that. Well, out of my way. Also, out of curiosity, abilities. Oh, okay. Hell, Blood Mage, Spirit Healer, Force Mage. Bending the laws of nature to crush, toss, and dilute foes. Kirkwall Circle has a higher than usual percent of mages who excel with this specialization, and their combined research has refined the school considerably. Must be purchased. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Anyway, just double checking something. Glyph of Repulsion, Glyph of Paralysis, Heal, Greater Heal, Haste, which is nice, and Heroic Aura. Wait. Sergeant Melindra. Oop, hello?
Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the Carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
New quest. Miracle Makers. Eliminate the Carter swindlers operating in Lowtown. Oh, okay. Cool. I wasn't expecting to actually, like, get into fights and everything.
Hightown are all owned by the Merchants Guild.
Swindler.
Not a step closer. No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
True.
Don't say I didn't.
And then get the Swindler. Here we go. Not too bad. Perfect. And the Swindler. Stalker Boar Hides. Probably something for you. Dexterity, Cunning. But only for me? Plus 5% crit chance, which is nice. Anything up here?
To your uncle, but this house smells like really old cabbage.
Oh, okay, I guess that is where I need to go. The first 10 slots in the quick bar at the bottom, yeah.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Let's talk to Mom, who just apparently ran off.
Have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lancey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will?
It's been a year.
If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
What exactly
did
did
Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father...
Really?
I was bringing more magic into our line, not less.
Well, yeah.
I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Why so defensive?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen?
Yeah.
Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Not with the way I see it, fucko. Hawk, you are a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in the shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's any odd jobs my boys can't handle, I send them your way. You're welcome. Well, that's very kind. Storage. Okay, so you can actually... Oh, that's so nice. Okay, cool. So we actually have a storage now. Carver.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother. But some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
Ah.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
We owe it to Mother to try. Let's make it matter to you.
You want a connection. This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
What have you
Uncle's
heard?
a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
Oh. Well, that can't continue.
Sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does?
It means that we can get it, numbnuts.
Live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
Yeah.
Brother, if the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
Sounds like a plan.
this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone. I'm with you, brother.
Okay.
For now.
Cool. For a sec, I was worried. I was like, wait, is there something else? The cardinal rules of magic. Getting people back. What's in this door?
What is that stain?
I don't want to know. It's in a bed. Leave it alone. Gamlin Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, Sarah. Interest accrues, as you are well aware. If you find yourself barred from our establishment unless payment is made, think. No better, card sharp, or no better, card sharp, or numbers runner in Kirkwall will deal with you. Certainly hope this matter is attended to before steps are taken. Let us avoid further unpleasantness. Gallard.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Order potions, order runes. Let's do a real quick talk. Okay, well, fucko. Up, up, up. We're in Gamlin's house, but we're in Load. Let's finish up Load Town because it looks like we got some more
Varric, do you do
people
anything?
to
By
fight.
the next stop in your career evaluations, joy of joys.
You
The
watch them
elven
talk.
alienage.
Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
What do you mean?
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Good. You're insufferable. Let's see. That's another way out. Let's see anything on this side. Ooh, spindleweed. It's an old country saying that spindleweed grows best for the sorrowful. Verdant spindleweed in a household's garden has often brought neighbors offering consolation, usually without even asking what might be wrong. This originates from the plant's use of a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. The person who grows much of it is likely caring for the fatally ill. Interesting. And what is this way? Ooh. At the very least... Oh, an armor stand. Anything here? Probably. Probably we just haven't unlocked it yet, you know? And there's the sewers. Probably what they meant by, like, the Undercity. A Kirkwall shield. If I wanted to buy that. The Foundry District.
Oh, right, the rusty metal spike district. My favorite part of town. Can you leave now?
Give me a moment. Alright, that doesn't actually lead to anywhere, so... Let's just follow the quest marker, and then... we can kill these people. And then we'll go and kill other people. Because it seems like that's the idea. The idea is that we have to constantly, like, find the right place. Oh, just the one. Cool.
The thieves are gone, guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
Cool. Got a gold coin. Alright, so now we're leaving here, which means we can go to Darktown? Let's do her bit. Sundermount, Ambush, and Sundermount. I wonder... what is this, though? Okay, this is the city. This is the city at night, which is very interesting. Long way home. The way it should be. Real quick. Okay, hold on. Let's journal. Okay, current quests, completed quests, codex. Okay. Long way home. Deliver Flemeth's amulet. Ah, right. Find a way to become a partner in the Deep Roads expedition. Bring 50 sovereigns. The way it should be. Take Avalanche to find an ambush. Yep. Birthright. Find... Go to Dark Town and break into the cellars. Talk to Varric in Longtown's... yeah, we should probably go do that. Because even though he's with us and could just tell us anyway, we have to go do that specifically. There we go. Right click. Oh.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the Deep Roads.
Yeah.
Margarine can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Okay. Do we have a bad entrance?
Entrance would do, wouldn't it? Unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Wardens are dangerous.
We don't want trouble with the Grey Wardens, do we?
Wait, I probably should have investigated.
First, I'd rather not fight a warden unless we have to.
True.
Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is.
This is where the other...
God. See if I can drum up any other work.
I forget what his name is with the A. But, Anders. Wait, what's this head notification? No, that's not it. Interesting. Let's see. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. Does stink that that doesn't... Ooh. Okay, so some random stuff to sell as junk. Let's see. And yeah, ooh. Get the crate. Nothing else. And ooh, barrel. And a mace. I'm assuming it's a single-handed mace. Requires weapon and shield, yeah. It's things that we don't get as much like random XP from all the other stuff.
What do you do, Avaline?
You know I'm a god. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
Let's go ahead and do this one. We'll start with our good friend.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Nothing up there. Cool. Assassins lurk on the edges of fights, striking from the shadows before slipping away. Be wary, as they often prey on those with the least formidable armor, like rages and rogues. There we go. Not too bad. Kind of the reason why we got rid of the assassin right there. But you turning back... Hello? Everyone? You're just gonna let yourself die right there? That was dumb as hell. Let's see. This is a little place that... Yep, pile of bones. They never just let you have random access to every place. And let's see, where am I at? I'm at 10 out of 60. Nope. Let's walk the main place. Ah, yep, here we go. And then... Let's see. Let's get rid of the archer and then we... Bam. Gosh, it's always so cool to be a mage. And let's keep it moving. Okay, maybe I do need to go back and check out what that was, because some rubble right here. And a lot farther reach with the right click. So nice. Okay, so that leaves me a lot more time to not have to WASD, and that's so much better. Because then it also means that I can then talk to you guys, and just all I had to do was click and not worry about anything. And if a fight starts up, then all I have to do is, you know, push the space bar. But I don't normally need to hit the space bar, apparently. Oh. Oh. How did the fire happen? There we go. Ooh, hello. Here we go. There we go. How's everyone looking? Okay. Bam. There we go. Everybody's all better off now. Get some of that. Anyone else I can take shit from? No. So nice. We just got some fights in us and... Okay. Maybe you can notice the traps then? Belt. Physical damage. Well, we all know best to have these guys. Let's see. How much... I've got a little bit left to do. You... There's got to be a way for me to notice shit better. What about attributes? Aptitude for picking lots and disarming traps. But how do you, notice... How do you notice traps? I'm assuming that's also cunning. Ooh, elf root. Elf root was first used by the elves of Arlathan, hence the name. The root gave their medicines particular efficacy, so when the Imperium conquered the elves, the Magisters adopted its use, and its popularity spread to all corners of the Empire. Elfroot is a hardy plant with large green leaves that grows wild in many places. It's so common that it tends to show up in most gardens and fields, almost like a weed. Unlike a weed, however, most people appreciate having access to the wonderful little plant. Their roots can be used with very little preparation. Rubbing some of the juice on a wound, for example, will speed up healing and numb pain. And chewing on a slice of root treats minor ailments like indigestion, flatulence, and hoarse throats. Mostly that's indigestion and hoarse throats. If you really have an issue with flatulence, maybe don't eat all the stuff you are eating that caused you to fart. There are several varieties, but the most useful for herbalists are the bitter, gossamer, and the royal elf roots. So I did a big circle. Let's get back to me. Let's see. And that was where I kept going forward. So actually going that way was...
Be ready.
I hopefully will be. Can we... Okay. Let's run around.
And here we go again.
For the Parkwalk.
There we go. And petrify that one. See, almost. Some chain lightning. And let's help the dwarf. And now, last but not least. No, there's still him around, isn't there? No, let's just attack. And then petrify. There we go.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Yeah, well, first let me, loot the bodies. That's another just reward. Oh, God! I was not expecting those to actually blow up like that. That was interesting, to say the least. Alright. I think what we'll do is we're going to talk to these people, finish this up, and once we finish this up, we'll call it a night. Why do I get the feeling that we're going to go to these elves and they're going to be... Ah! Don't run closer to the ugly spiders. There we go. That's how we did it back in Ferelden. Oh my lord. Alright, what's this amulet? This amulet is 16 attack. Let's make sure that the person probably... yeah. Okay, anything else? Ooh, some more elf root. We enjoy this, because that means we can get some of those potions. And I'm sure we can bio fruit too. It's just, you know. Ooh.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What'd you call me?
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
What are the
Who
Dalish?
you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They've given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're elven no more.
So, I don't want
I
trouble.
was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
It does kind of suck that you couldn't, like, choose to be an elf or anything yourself.
Marathari. I was told to bring you this amulet.
Ooh, excuse me. Or maybe we could have, who knows?
Andaranatishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you.
Okay.
There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
What does the amulet do?
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power.
Interesting.
There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Belenar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
But technically, we repaid the debt.
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Listened to the
Heyo,
wind,
King Lecco.
to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is
So you
great
guessed.
wisdom to be found all around us, if you know
We
how
don't want to
listen.
listen to somebody who's just going to read stars.
Nothing is certain.
So yeah, just no kidding.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Mithal watches over your path. The amulet must be taken to an altar at
You
the top
would.
of the mountain.
You like
and
star readers,
give
nice.
Dalish rites for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done.
Okay.
And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Who is your first?
Who?
First of
What?
what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
Weird, but
That
sure.
seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it.
I'm assuming it's this one person that looks vastly different than everyone else.
On the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shira.
Okay, well we got the level up. But yeah, King Lecco. Moana is very much a star reader, so you know what? I can't blame you. All right, attributes. I'm at that and one of these. Confirm, and then we're gonna go right on over to here and get Tempest. We'll confirm that. Get wap ba ba ba. Can I just do ooh? Perfect. You also will get some of the good stuff here. Let's see. Yeah. Confirm. Alright. With that, though, I can finally add this, and we can see if this is better, which I'm sure it is. Yeah. Perfect. And we'll go up that mountain in a hot sec. Let's just check out what's over here. But also, the stream's been doing all right. You know, there have been a few hiccups, admittingly. All right, that lets me leave the area. Not looking to leave the area yet.
I don't like some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to him.
Oh.
He's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly.
Well, Carver's getting around.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
But yeah, there have been a few hiccups in the stream there, King Lecco. Like, one of the things is that if you put this in full screen and don't have it set, it will just crash, like you've seen in previous Dragon Age Origin games that I've played. So yeah, Carver is for the streets. He's all about probably the bad. I think he might be on the drogas. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Chill? The hell that's for?
I didn't hear. You must be the one the keeper told me about.
Wait, does she have a sword or does she have a... Is she a mage?
I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it?
No.
I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already.
Yeah.
I'm rambling, sorry.
So who are you?
Didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
Okay, but why leave your clan?
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, alright?
Did you do something wrong?
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
Alright. So what was
Did you hear
that?
that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Sure you didn't.
You seem awfully nervous.
Yeah.
You're only the second human I've seen up close. Last time was not a happy memory. A Grey Warden took away one of our hunters to fight the Darkspawn. I heard he fought the Archdemon. I wonder what's become of him.
He's alive! That was me! I did that! Alright. Alright. Oh, don't be so nervous.
You have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind.
She is pretty in comparison to, like, the ones we saw that were, like, kind of
Most of my life there.
alien looking.
We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
It could be worse.
I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asha Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Tell me about this
What
right,
do we
though.
have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
That's interesting. But also, when I say, like, they look alien, clearly it's because they're a different race of people. Like, that's what like an elf probably looks like, is really sharp and really alien looking, which I think is a super cool detail in this. So you know about this, though.
Expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you.
Oh,
I don't know much more than that.
that's
I do know
interesting.
that you have Asha Bellinar's amulet, and we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Huh, so have you met
No, the witch
Flemeth?
sent me here.
No, not personally.
My people tell stories of her, though.
Ooh.
You're very lucky. Most people who meet Ashabella now wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Okay, well, I'm ready to go, I guess. Were there any? No, it doesn't look like. Oh, there might have been somebody to sell something down. Oh, hello. Let's go ahead and... God, I love that I can do, like, electricity damage now and it looks like this. This is really cool. Yep. Oop. Yeah, you couldn't mistake the Dalish for human like you could in other elves. Yeah, exactly. And that, I think, is super cool.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost.
Yeah, like the fact that you're no longer immortal.
It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathar
Hi, Sam.
that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place.
That makes sense.
Us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
Okay.
But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
Yet you risk the city's danger.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone.
Ooh, I don't like the way... I don't like the way that they said that. Alright, they're not going to mention the Hala, which... Just nice work.
Please, keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Alright. What? Hello? Where are they? Oh. No. Alright. This corpse has money on it, which is good. But yeah, wanting to play more Dragon Age, like, I totally get that. It's why I know I'm going to continue doing this, and like, even when you and I are going to be playing some lovely... Oh, gotta run up into the middle of everybody, I guess. Let's see. Let's keep fighting this. There we go. Oh, more up here. Okay. Cool, I can choose... No, I'm not doing that. What is... Magical bolts of lightning stab down to foes in a wide open area in the battlefield. Okay, cool. And I'm sure that if I chose to use it on a battlefield more level, I could see where exactly I put those bolts of lightning. Very, very frightening me, Galileo.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes. Whoa.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Is there a problem? It's a nice mountain you got.
Seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll take what that guy has, because fuck that guy. Is there something over here? A rock slide. Ooh, elf root! You can't escape me. A rock slide.
Landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Okay. Guess we'll go this way.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best.
Yeah, well, the Dalish aren't their best against humans anyway, so...
Just not today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
You can reorganize the icons in the quick bar? Yeah. Huh. Well, there's no more fighting. And nothing to take from any of these people. But there is something in the rubble. Gloves of the Spiral Eye. Requires 21 magic, so we'll see how far I can get with that. The Anderfields. Anderfells. Silverite. I'll read more about that later. For right now, let's keep going this way. Ooh, piece of candy. The Seal of House Talwain. An old shawl with a border with the family, a Devinter symbol of femininity, and the crest of a blooming rose. The Talwains are known around the market in Hightown. Return the seal for a reward. Okay, cool. Ah! God, fucking spiders. And then, bah! There we go. Ooh. Yeah. The fighting is so simplistic because it's still auto-attacking. It's like I'm not really doing the hits, but it's still really interesting, in my opinion. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's very similar to Dragon Age Origins, but I'm digging it. There we go. Okay. Oop. Oh, hello. Oop. Here we go. Perfect. Ooh, a Dalish dagger. And then we'll get this corpse too. And then we will continue grabbing the stuff, moving around. Yes, I agree that this definitely feels more fluid than like one small attack and then another small attack. Ooh, okay. Cunning, dexterity. Let's go with just... no. There we go. And then, let's see. This is Bianca. Let's keep making sure Bianca's all set. And then as you go ahead and unlock that. Ooh, wooden staff. So let's see. First things first. Okay, can't take any of those. Wooden staff, what does this give me? 13 nature damage plus 12% fire damage. How does that work? Oh, I guess if I was able to do fire damage, that would help. So the wooden staff I don't need. As for this, though, gloves of the spiral eye, nothing I can do there either. And that's restricted to me as well? Requires 11 strength, 16 armor versus 16 armor. So might as well sell whichever is, you know, more expensive. Alright, well, let's run over here. And once we get there, just run right through. You can recognize the icons in the quick bar. Oh. So let's go through this barrier. Yeah, what is happening? This feels like this game is going to go by really quick, and I don't get it.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Oh! Okay, that was blood magic. Good to know that we have a blood mage with us.
Right. That was not normal.
True, but...
That was blood magic.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
They don't keep helping.
Demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself. Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
You're the one with you're the one doing all this, man.
In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Let me guess. Something's happening if I... Oh, okay. Well, deep mushrooms grows, you know, underground, obviously. All right, and so we get into the middle now. Here we go. Ah. Little interruption never hurt. Perfect.
Place the amulet on the altar.
Well, let me get the corpse, man. Chill. Ring of the Magister. Fuck yeah. What does this do? Stamina and fire damage. Well, maybe I'd be willing to give it to the other one. But not until she's actually, like, on our team. Cool, so we did our part. We're going to do this right. We'll get back to the city. We save the game. We get the hell out.
In Uthanera Narivas.
Here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am? Beyond that title.
I know only a little.
people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
Well, we made a deal.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Yeah, because this takes place after Origins. So if this takes place after Origins, we killed Flemeth. And the way that she revived, because we were told that like there's no way she was defeated that easily. She got revived because she put a piece of herself, probably a piece of like her soul or something like that, in an amulet for this guy to give, but probably isn't the only one. So there are multiple bits of her. So she's fucking Voldemort. They made Voldemort, but as a chick. Like, that's pretty much what they did. Okay. 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 All right. Well, who's Morgan?
Someone I should know.
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Oh, you're evil.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
Are you real?
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things.
Dude.
I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole. A bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
A fragment?
What do you mean?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. And even trade, I think.
I guess. So what now?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice.
Mm-hmm.
We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Must be nice to have wings.
Advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges.
Are we going to regret bringing her here?
Regret is something I know well. Take care not to cling to it, to hold it so close that it poisons your soul. When the time comes for your regrets, remember me. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabellinar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Huh. Okay. What?
Occurs to me, I don't know how Sandamount got its name. 7 years now, is it?
Alright, well, I guess we're done with that. Is this the way down? Is it just another way down? Is it more fighting? Oh, a revenant. Okay. There we go. Anything else? No. Cool. Let's keep going. Because I know we need to go back down. But why not go up? When we could go down, but why not go up?
Have you thought about what you'll do if your expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damn proud you couldn't pick up
What?
a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice? Maybe in another year I could work my way up to Piss Boy.
Fine, let's crawl down some holes. With bloody luck for your sake.
And another fight? Nope. But yes, there we go. The map never lies. Design Rune of Lightning. Hell, if I'm gonna be Mr. Lightning. What does this lead to? Oh, hello. Potion. Okay. Health potion actually is just a... Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That reduced maximum health. Okay. And we do have... Ooh. Demonic Ring. Cold damage. So nobody can really use that. Sundermount. There you go. Now you know where Sundermount comes from. I see. Okay. And the more injuries they take, the less often they'll do that. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I didn't recognize it. But good night, King Lecco. It was great having you on. But that I'm so fucking mad at. Yeah, I'm gonna just WASD this motherfucker down. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just right-click a bunch, and I was like, it's too off angles and everything. If it was flat, it'd be one thing. Hell, if I could see down a little bit better, that'd be different. Can I not just... Oh, okay. Pile of bones. It's too bad that I still can't go down there. Oh, well. Bop.
Masarana's child.
Okay, cool.
Your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Crazy that I couldn't just, like, just have you in my party. You had to be a fifth wheel. But, alright. Cool. Well, with us leaving there, we get back to the city.
Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
Think of it as an adventure.
Working your way up will be fun. All right, that was a lie. It won't be fun.
Some adventurer I am. Barely set out and I'm already daunted.
Yeah, it's kind of the beginning of an adventure.
For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Yeah.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Alright, everybody, I believe that is the last for that bit. Oh, so she is a companion now. Okay, cool, but I don't want to add her. But everybody, thank you all so very much for... oh, no, that's just going right into her home. Let's not do that right now. We're just going to, like I said, we'll save it. We'll keep everything going. But thank you all so very much for joining me. Thank you so much for, coming back. And I'm looking forward to more Dragon Age 2, and I'm looking for more streaming fun. And I'll catch you all later. Bye.